What about you? Do you regret that choice?
Choosing work over a man?
Yeah.
I believe a man should be a provider. And if you're with him, you guys can make money together.
Oh, he wasn't a provider?
Not so much, no. And we just had different kind of ideals, you know.
If he wasn't a provider, what was he then? Why were you with him?
It was kind of long distance, so he was in far away in Norway, and I wanted to build a life in Miami, so it just didn't make sense,
Why was he in Norway?
He's an investment banker there at Clarkson's, but
he didn't have money as an investment banker?
He did have some, but the lifestyle that I want to live and provide for my family, it wasn't as much as I see my highest self.
Gotcha.
And as much as I would like for my family to be supported,
Interesting.
Yeah.
How much money does a man have to make per year to go out with you?
I would say definitely over 500,000. So like
US?
$1 million. Yes. But $1 million would be very nice scaling, yeah.
$1 million a year? So that's about, I think, $80,000 a month?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What does a man get in return for making that kind of money?
I see these type of questions all the time online.
Just asking.
Definitely like loyalty. They get a partner in business. Like I would love to like share my network with him as well and work together. And a mother to his kids.
Don't you think he has a network already if he's making that kind of money?
Yes, for sure. But a mother to his kids, religious, someone who holds it down, someone who cooks. I would love to cook for him if he's like that, and to live a healthy lifestyle. Together.
Okay.
Be with God together, like just have a beautiful life,
Would you be okay with him having other women?
If you're married and you're a believer in God, you wouldn't really do that,
Interesting.
She's right there.
No, that's just interesting. That you have those high standards. You want a guy making $500,000 to $1 million a year, but you want him to be loyal to you only.
Never settle, ladies. I love that.
Yeah.
Keep those standards.
Realistically speaking, do you think a guy that makes that kind of money? Do you think a guy that makes that kind of money is going to be monogamous to a girl that provides the things you just described? A bunch of girls can provide.
It could be if he loves you like that and he's loyal. It could be. Yeah. I know you guys are laughing, but like it could be.
This is hilarious.
Anything is possible.
It depends. Anything is possible. Like yeah.
But is it probable? Possible is one thing, but is it probable? It's possible they might get struck by lightning too, but is it probable?
Yeah.
Yeah?
What?
Yeah. Anything is possible, right?
It is.
No, but is it probable is my question.
Probable, yeah. Anything is probable.
This one lost. Oh
Do you,
my God.
do you not understand the difference between possible and probable?
Not really. I'm kind of delulu.
So
but-
possible.
Delulu, she said it.
Yeah. The possible is it can happen. Probable is it probably will happen. The probability of something occurring. So
Yes.
is
Yes.
it possible that you could find a guy that makes that kind of money, right?
Yes.
That will only be with you? Yeah, but is it likely? No. Being honest with you, no. It's probably not. So it's like, I mean, it's okay to have high standards, but I always find it interesting how girls have super high standards, but they don't want to deal with high standard problems.
Well, are you surrounded by men of God?
What do you mean by that?
Well, she's talking about a man of God.
So she wants a guy that's religious and makes that kind of money?
She just said that. Yeah.
He's going to want a virgin in exchange.
Yeah.
Damn.
At least.
No.
Not all of them.
Shekels.
So even worse.
Yo,
No,
back in the day, it was shekels
no,
and
it's understanding
lambs
that
and
there's sin
goats
involved in the world.
and cows
If I
and
make
cattle.
that kind of money and I'm religious and I know my worth, I'm going to probably go ahead and get with a girl that's a virgin.
And you're also going to understand that there's sin involved in this world.
Why am I going to choose sin?
Sin is in the nature of humans.
No, but I'm choosing that
Everybody.
from day one.
Right. But I'm saying sin is involved in human nature. So if you're a man of God, you're going to understand.
Okay, see, I love it how you guys want to qualify your wants and needs, but if the guy says, well, you know what? I make this kind of money. I'm a top tier guy. I want a virgin. Well,
You should.
it's like your standards are like, you guys are elevating your standards over the man's standards, which I find very interesting.
No, but to say that a man's standards are only virgins is a little like...
I didn't say only, but I'm saying that guy's going to have standards in return. If you have high standards, you want a guy to make $80,000 a month plus.
Well, we
He's
could
probably gonna have some standards on his side too.
understandably, but there's some that understand there's sin involved in the world, and they'll have grace for that woman as well, as the woman
I
can
get
have
what you're
grace as the
saying.
man.
But the same way she wants money as a standard, we want a virgin.
Yeah.
What's wrong with that?
Yeah.
That's you
Or
guys.
other
Not
chicks. One of the two.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
other
Like,
chicks.
that's fair.
Yeah.
Not all men are like that.
You
though.
get your money,
You
we
can
get a
say that.
virgin.
There's all types of men.
That's true. But if we are asking here what we actually want, hey, it's virgin's great.
So you think guys make that kind of money to one girl? The answer is no. A fuck no. That is the answer.
A hell no.
A hell no. Hell to the no. Because at the end of the day, women are not as special as you guys think you are. You guys really aren't.
Misogyny.
We are.
Just respect your
We are very
perspective.
special.
You're special? All
I'll
right.
respect your
We're very
perspective,
special.
Myron.
All right. Tell me how you are special.
Mind you,
We're
between
God's
all
gift
the
to
other
earth.
girls,
Yeah.
How do you
Go
stand
ahead. Tell
out?
us how you're special. Go ahead.
how do you stand out?
Okay, so this comes down to beliefs, right?
Yeah.
Whatever you believe,
Okay.
tell
Yeah,
us.
what
Sure.
really-
Well, first of all, yes, I am God's child. That's number one. You have to know you have to know where your identity comes
Sure.
from. Where does your identity come from?
I'm asking you, like, what makes you special? You're the one that's saying
Okay.
that you're special, so tell me what it is.
My identity from God.
Fantastic.
I believe in that.
But isn't
Because
everyone
that's
here
covered by
have an
grace.
identity from God?
Yep.
So how does that make you special if everyone has it?
Gotcha,
I have that understanding.
I get what you're saying, but you're not saying it correctly. Do you mean you're saved by God's grace?
Yeah.
Is that what you're trying to say?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So they're not saved, so they're doomed, right?
That's not up to me, it's up to God.
No, but how do you stand out and be special? Is it because you're saved from like dying?
Saved by grace.
Cool.
Believing that Jesus died for our sins.
Okay.
What about the rest of them? They might believe that too. She has a
Yeah.
cross.
Yeah.
Well, we never know if in the future or not. But
So-
that's up to God ultimately.
So
That's,
you
I'm
don't
not
stand out
God.
then.
Yeah. So how do you know if you're?
Because I'm saved by grace. I believe in Jesus.
But what about them? You don't
What
know.
about them?
Well, I'm not God. I haven't determined the end of their life. You can't tell me right now to determine their life. That makes no
Okay.
sense.
What makes you special, Miss Brazil?
Oh, me?
Yeah. Or do you not claim to be special?
No. I think everyone's have qualities. I have minds. And for someone, this
What
is
are
going to
they?
be special.
What are they?
Your qualities, they're special.
Yeah.
For me, I really know how to cook.
Okay, cool.
Yeah. Okay.
I think it's a quality.
Okay.
So,
What else?
She did go to culinary school.
W.
Yeah.
I'm thinking I'm a really, what made me special?
All right, we'll come back to you.
don't know.
What about you? What makes you special?
Okay.
What makes
I
you
don't
special?
know.
Okay.
Because you're the one that has the high standards here.
Yeah, I'm a vibe. I love with my heart on my sleeve.
vibe.
I'm a vibe.
Yeah.
I'm a vibe.
I am.
Yeah, I'm a vibe.
Yeah. If you know, you know.
Okay, you're a vibe. Okay, what else makes you special?
I'm very loving. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and I have a heart of gold.
So you're emotional.
I am like the perfect amount of like emotional, and no, I'm
All right.
emotional. a good amount.
Interesting. Okay. What about you? What did you also claim to be special?
Yes, she did.
I'm special. I
How
feel like
so?
everyone is special in their own kind of way. You know, we're made different from.
If everyone is
Your
special, then that
creator.
means it's not special.
You're special in your own kind of way. Everyone has
Typical response.
what makes them special, right? I feel like I'm special because I'm me. It's your standard. It's how you hold yourself. I hold myself to a high standard, which is
So me just
special.
being me means I'm special.
Yeah, you being you, you're
Which means
special because you're an
everyone's special.
individual. Everyone is made individually like themselves. Whoever you are, that's you. That's what makes you special because you're not like anyone else.
What?
You're special. You're different.
What the
I
fuck?
feel like I'm special because I hold myself to a certain extent, to a level. And whatever you think about yourself, that's what you are. If I feel like I'm special, I'm special. I'm God's gift to earth.
Fantastic.
But she is too, though.
Yeah.
She can be. That's her. That's how she feel about herself. I feel like everyone should think highly of themselves.
So
Yeah.
it's based. You're special based how you feel.
How you feel.
Right.
Not off
If
of
you-
what's real.
If you feel like you're special, that's what it is. And what's real is what I feel and what I
feel like
say
I'm
I
white.
am.
Bro,
Today I'm white,
yeah,
nigga.
you're white.
Today I'm white.
Let's
So
fucking
go
go.
paint yourself white
You know
and
what?
then you'll be white.
I
Yeah, you're
feel
right.
like a billionaire.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm a billionaire, nigga.
Let's go, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Chris,
That's the start of
you
it.
feel handsome, right?
Yeah.
So you're handsome.
Right.
Hey, bro, you know what? You feel skinny, right?
Yo, I'm anorexic.
Let's go. Yeah.
He can go
Yeah.
skinny.
Let's go.
That's how
I feel.
Let's go.
I'm skinny.
Yeah.
How's
All
your
right.
haircut?
Now, all you got to do is feel.
Yeah.
And that it makes it real.
Yeah,
Okay,
literally.
cool.
Manifest it.
Oh, yes. I am manifesting that I am a multi-billionaire fucking Elon Musk.
And I believe in you.
Buy you out.
I believe in you.
This is crazy, bro. All right, what about you? What makes you special?
Oh man.
So I'm
Fucking doomed, bro. Fucking doomed. And people get mad at me when I say
If
should be
you
50%
feel
of a
like
man.
you're doomed, guess
feel
what?
like-
Girls
You're
get mad at
doomed.
me.
I feel like I'm
Yo.
special. Guess what? I'm special.
Nigga.
I am.
Bruh. I feel like, so therefore I am? What?
You sound like a motivational speaker.
He is.
No, I'm a realistic speaker. Like, bruh, you can't sit there and say, I feel like this, and then attribute that to yourself. Because it's like, bruh,
It
if
starts
everyone
with
is
the
special,
thought.
then if everyone is special, then you're not special. Like, the whole the term of
normal.
special is to be different from others. But you guys are all very similar to each other. But it amazes me how girls refuse to not admit that they aren't special. Like us, we'll sit here and say, yeah, nigga, we the same as we the same. We ain't
I
special.
definitely feel like I'm special, though. I am.
Incredible. All right.
Okay.
All right. I think we did enough of this exercise. I think this demonstrated a really good. Damn, man.
Oh.
I kind of want to hear her answer though.
You want? Okay. Go ahead. Did you claim to be special too? Who else claimed to be
Are you
special?
I would say, are we defining like special or different? Like what makes you stand out? Or are we saying like,
Basically, how do you stand out from other girls?
I would say me personally, I realize my personality when I crack jokes, the hobbies I'm into and interest, even like when I said anime, you guys all like uproar and all that because not a lot of females are into that. So it's like my personality, things I'm into, interest, things like that. So it's kind of like that makes me stand out. So that essentially makes me different in a sense.
What? Anything else?
All girls have
He
different
doesn't like
hobbies.
it.
We're all different. I don't know how
That's
you
I would
guys
argue most
understand.
girls don't have hobbies.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna keep it
No,
all the
no,
way
so she was-
Johnson.
Mark,
She was
beach,
stand-
man.
At that point, she was beach.
Yeah,
stand up.
but most girls don't have hobbies.
The beach,
If
man.
I'm gonna
What is
be
it?
all the way a million with y'all.
Beach, mall.
Yeah.
Shopping.
Ask a girl, what are your hobbies? And she'll start listing out activities. I hang out with my friends and shit. It's like, that's not really a hobby, but okay.
Clubbing.
Yeah. Yeah, I like to go to the beach or I like to shop.
Yoga.
That's okay.
Yeah. Well, yoga could be a hobby, bro. Yoga could be.
Skating, swimming,
It's an activity.
Yeah.
Okay.
writing,
Writing what?
books, movies.
Oh, you said
concerts.
Remember she
writing.
wrote a book on skincare?
Yeah.
Yeah, I have other books in the chamber,
Like what?
soon to come. I have really good books. I just need the time and I think more support.
I mean, you're 33, so figure it out.
Ooh.
What
the hell?
Damn,
Well, I
nigga.
am, and I do have a book on Amazon,
Okay.
and my movie is coming out soon.
All right.
So it's getting there. Thank you.
All right. Shout out to Dr. Seuss.
Is it about manifestation?
No, but I may write a book about manifestation and how to be special.
Okay.
All right. You can do it.
Okay. Well, I think that was a very interesting thing.
Very telling.
Thank you, ladies, for that part.